Welcome to your financial life, where feelings run the show. You believe you're being rational, but are you really? Let's face it, you think you're in control because you keep a budget, right? Spoiler, that budget is just an illusion. It's a comforting fairy tale. You think it's a map leading you to financial peace. It's not. It's more like a treasure map drawn by a toddler, full of crayon strokes and wishful thinking. You might think it's guiding you, but it's actually leading you in circles, fueled by anxiety-driven purchases and emotional spending. You don't even see it. That's the real magic trick. You're not managing money, you're managing emotions. Let's decode the script running in your brain. You believe in disciplined spending. You think you're being logical with every swipe of your card. But what's really happening? Behind the scenes, your brain is running emotional algorithms. Loss aversion kicks in. You'll do anything to avoid feeling deprived. So you splurge on that organic almond milk. Cognitive bias whispers, it's an investment in your health. Mental accounting justifies it as a health expense, not a luxury. You're not weak, you're human. Your brain's playing defense, while you think you're on the offense. Let's talk about the iceberg under the surface. You believe you're saving money, but let's be honest, you're just redirecting it. It's like plugging one hole in a sinking ship while ignoring the others. You think you're making progress because you skipped the latte, but then you buy an artisanal soap because, hey, self-care is important, right? This is decision fatigue in action. Your brain is overworked, tired of saying no, so it says yes to the wrong things. You're not conserving resources, you're reallocating them to where they feel most comforting in the moment. It's a mirage, not a strategy. You think you're preparing for the future, but let's get real. You're just reacting to the present. Scarcity mindset is your constant companion. Your brain hoards resources, afraid of an uncertain future. It's like stockpiling canned beans for an apocalypse that never arrives. This mindset turns every decision into a crisis. You're not planning, you're panic saving. You think you're building a safety net, but what you're actually doing is weaving a web of anxiety. You're not a planner, you're a worrier with a spreadsheet. The future isn't your focus. It's today's fears masquerading as tomorrow's solutions. You think you're making choices, but here's the twist. You're following a script. A script written by your past experiences and emotional triggers. It's like watching a rerun of a bad sitcom, where the punchlines are always the same. You think you've got free will, but your brain's running on autopilot, repeating patterns. It's not thoughtful decision-making. It's habitual reflex. The sunk cost fallacy keeps you investing in bad decisions because you've already paid too much. You're not stuck. You're just repeating scenes in a play you didn't consciously choose. Time to rewrite that script. Let's open the hood of your financial engine. You think discipline drives your spending. But what if I told you it's more like a bus driven by your emotional state? You trust your intentions, but your brain's playing a different tune. Cognitive biases are the backseat drivers, steering you away from logic. You tell yourself, I'll treat myself, just this once. But here's the twist, it's never just once. This is the glitch. Your brain rewards short-term pleasure over long-term gains. It's not discipline, it's a dopamine hit masquerading as self-care. You think you're in control, but you're just along for the ride. Peel back another layer. You believe luck is a factor in your money management. But is it really? Or is your brain just filling in gaps with hopeful narratives? Enter the illusion of control. You think your small wins are proof of skill, but they're just random blips on the radar. Your brain loves patterns, even when none exist. It's a cognitive bias called the clustering illusion. You see a few lucky breaks, and suddenly you're a financial wizard. But here's the kicker. Luck is not a strategy. It's a glitch in your mental software that tricks you into thinking you're better at this game than you really are. Let's talk about the mirage of mental accounting. You think you're budgeting wisely by categorizing funds into neat buckets. But here's the rub. Your brain is running a side hustle. It's called mental accounting, and it's a glitch. You feel better about splurging on dinner because it's from your entertainment budget. But money doesn't care about categories. It's fungible. Your brain tricks you into thinking you're staying responsible. But really, it's just moving funds around like a shell game. The illusion of control is comforting, but it's also the trap. You're not budgeting. You're merely playing financial Tetris. let's analyze decision fatigue. You think you're making each financial choice with care. But here's the reality. Your brain is an overworked employee. It started the day fresh and ready, but by evening, it's running on fumes. Each decision chips away at your willpower. You think you're choosing wisely when you skip that purchase. But by the end of the day, you're buying things online because you're too tired to fight it. Decision fatigue is not a lack of discipline. It's an exhausted mind. You're not indecisive, you're just tapped out. It's not about being weak. It's about understanding when your brain needs a break. Now, let's confront the scarcity mindset. You think you're being prudent, always preparing for the worst. But here's the irony. This mindset is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your brain hoards resources, convinced there's never enough. It's not just about money, it's about security. You think you're planning, but you're actually in survival mode. It's a primal glitch. Your brain sees every financial decision as life or death. The scarcity mindset isn't foresight, it's fear in disguise. What you've labeled as caution is actually your brain's way of chaining you to anxiety. You're not being cautious, you're being controlled by a fear-driven protocol. Here's where the narrative flips. You see, cognitive biases have been painted as villains in your financial story. But what if they're your secret allies? Let's look at loss aversion. You fear financial loss more than you value an equivalent gain. Seems irrational, right? But here's the twist. This aversion can fuel your savings. Instead of fearing losses, use this bias to avoid unnecessary spending. Imagine treating each potential purchase as a potential loss, not a gain. Suddenly, it becomes a tool to protect your assets. It's not a bug, it's a feature waiting to be harnessed. Next, let's reframe mental accounting. You think it's a flawed system, but it's actually a powerful organizational tool. Yes, your brain categorizes money into different mental accounts. This can lead to irrational spending, sure, but redirect it, and it becomes a budgeting superpower. Instead of random categories, align them with your values. What if you had a future security account and a well-being investment account? These aren't just labels, they're psychological triggers. They turn spending decisions into opportunities for alignment with your core values. It's not about restriction, it's about strategic alignment. Let's pivot to decision fatigue. It sounds like a roadblock, but it's actually a guidepost. Your brain's exhaustion isn't a failure, it's a signal. It's telling you where your true priorities lie. Use it to streamline decision-making. Adopt routines that reduce unnecessary choices. Simplify your financial life by automating savings and essential expenses. This frees up cognitive resources for decisions that truly matter. Your brain isn't lazy, it's efficient. Recognize when it's time to rest and let automation handle the mundane. Suddenly, decision fatigue transforms from a stumbling block into a strategic ally. Now, let's tackle the scarcity mindset. You've seen it as a prison, but it can be a fortress. The constant vigilance it brings isn't just fear, it's awareness. Use this alertness to build a financial buffer, not out of fear, but as a foundation for opportunity. Shift the narrative from never enough to always prepared. This mindset can drive you to proactively seek opportunities and create abundance. Instead of hoarding, think of it as strategic resource management. The scarcity mindset isn't a shackle. It's a compass guiding you towards sustainable security. Finally, let's rewire the sunk cost fallacy. You've seen it as a trap, but it's actually a lesson bank. Each past decision is data, not a debt. Analyze past investments not as losses, but as tuition paid in the school of life. This mindset shift allows you to make clearer, future-focused decisions. It's not about reclaiming past costs. It's about leveraging past experiences for smarter moves ahead. The sunk cost fallacy isn't a dead end. It's a launchpad. By reframing it, you turn past missteps into future stepping stones. It's not about regret, it's about wisdom. Let's cut to the chase. You need one sharp shift. Start with loss aversion. Transform it from a liability into a growth strategy. Set up automatic savings transfers right after payday. Treat it like a non-negotiable expense. This isn't just saving, it's protecting against perceived loss. It flips your fear into a force for building wealth. By automating savings, you bypass the emotional friction of deciding each month. It's a simple hack. Leverage loss aversion to consistently grow your financial safety net. You're not just saving money. You're reprogramming your instinctual responses to financial decisions. Let's streamline mental accounting. Instead of complex categories, focus on two: essentials and investments. Essentials cover your needs. Investments include your future goals and self-improvement. This isn't about restricting your spending. It's about prioritizing. With fewer categories, you reduce cognitive load and increase clarity. Each purchase becomes a decision to either sustain your present or invest in your future. This stark choice helps align spending with values. By simplifying, you're not just managing money, you're directing it with precision. The outcome: financial decisions that resonate with your core objectives. Next, tackle decision fatigue with automation. Automate bills, savings, and recurring purchases. You're programming your life to run smoothly without constant input. Use technology to free your brain from mundane decisions. This isn't laziness, it's strategic conservation of mental energy. By automating, you allocate your cognitive resources to decisions that require creativity and innovation. The less you manually manage, the more you can focus on growth opportunities. Automation isn't just convenience, it's a cognitive liberation. You're not just cruising, you're optimizing. Reframe your scarcity mindset. Shift from hoarding to strategic allocation. Create an opportunity fund alongside your emergency savings. This isn't just for crises, it's for seizing chances to grow. This dual approach satisfies your need for security and your desire for advancement. By consciously allocating resources for opportunities, you translate fear into foresight. You're not just guarding against downturns, you're preparing for breakthroughs. It's not about scarcity, it's about strategic abundance. Transform anxiety into anticipation. Finally, let's address the sunk cost fallacy. Reframe past decisions as data points. Set a monthly reflection session to review financial choices. This isn't about dwelling on mistakes, it's about extracting lessons. By regularly reflecting, you transform past costs into insights. This process builds financial resilience. It trains your brain to see beyond immediate loss and focus on long-term growth. You're not stuck in the past. You're mining it for wisdom that informs future decisions. It's not about regret. It's about reflection and recalibration. The moment of truth. Your new protocol starts now. First, redefine your financial narrative. You're not a passive participant. You're the architect. Each dollar is a building block. Your task? Design a structure that supports your mental and emotional well-being. This isn't just budgeting. It's crafting a personalized financial ecosystem, one that aligns with your sensitivities and strengths. Your money isn't just currency. It's a tool for empowerment. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance and from fear to opportunity. You're not just surviving. You're strategically thriving. Next, solidify your internal protocol. Create a mantra. I am a proactive decision maker. This isn't fluff, it's cognitive reprogramming. Each time you face a financial decision, repeat it. It shifts your focus from reactive to proactive. You're not at the mercy of your emotions, you're harnessing them. This mantra transforms your decision-making landscape. It's a constant reminder of your capability and control. You're no longer led by impulse, you're guided by intent. This isn't superficial. It's a deep-seated change in how you interact with money. You're not just reacting, you're orchestrating. Time to implement the automated ally. Set up your financial autopilot. Automate as much as you can: savings, bills, investments. This isn't relinquishing control, it's optimizing it. By automating, you reduce decision fatigue and increase consistency. You're not just managing finances, you're streamlining your cognitive load. Automation becomes your silent partner, ensuring you stay on track without constant oversight. It's not about doing less, it's about doing smarter. You're not just delegating tasks, you're elevating your financial strategy. Embrace the opportunity mindset. Open your opportunity fund. It's not just a savings account, it's a launchpad. This fund isn't for emergencies, It's for seizing moments that align with your long-term goals. It's an investment in your potential. By contributing to this fund, you're not just saving money, you're preparing for growth. Each deposit is a commitment to your future self. You're transforming financial anxiety into anticipatory excitement. You're not just cautious, you're strategically optimistic. This is your financial springboard, not a safety net. Finally, let's seal it with reflection. Schedule a monthly financial reflection session. This isn't a chore, it's a ritual. It's where you extract wisdom from past decisions. Use this time to recalibrate and adjust. It's not about dwelling on mistakes, it's about evolving. Each session strengthens your financial acumen. You're not just reviewing numbers, you're building resilience. This practice transforms reflection into a powerful tool for continuous growth. You're not just looking back, you're paving the way forward. This isn't just maintenance, it's active evolution. You've rewritten your script. You're not just another highly sensitive person in the financial world. You're a strategist, armed with a new protocol. You've learned to leverage your cognitive biases, turning perceived weaknesses into strengths. You've transformed emotional spending into intentional investment. This isn't just about survival, it's about mastery. You've redefined what it means to be financially competent. Your sensitivity isn't a hindrance, it's your unique advantage. You're not just adapting to the financial landscape, you're shaping it. You're not just in the game, you're changing the rules. Reflect on your journey. You've moved from a place of financial anxiety to one of strategic foresight. You've harnessed loss aversion to build wealth, not to hoard fearfully. You've simplified mental accounting into a powerful tool for value alignment. Automation is your ally, not a crutch. You've redefined scarcity into opportunity. You've become proactive, not reactive. This isn't just a transformation, it's a revelation. You've discovered that financial mastery is not just about numbers. It's about navigating your own psychology with precision. You're not just on a path, you're charting new territory. Your sensitivity gives you an edge. It allows you to perceive nuances others might miss. You're not just reactive, you're perceptive. This is your financial superpower. You're now equipped to navigate complexities with ease. Your ability to anticipate changes and adapt swiftly is unmatched. This mindset shift is not just personal growth, it's strategic elevation. You're not just participating in the financial world, you're excelling in it. Your journey from sensitivity to strategy is a testament to your adaptability and resilience. You're not just surviving, you're leading. You've mastered the art of financial reflection. Each month, you delve into your financial choices, extracting insights and recalibrating your strategy. This isn't just maintenance, it's active growth. Your reflection sessions are not about looking back with regret, but looking forward with wisdom. You're not just managing money, you're crafting a legacy. Your financial resilience is now a model for others. You've turned reflection into a cornerstone of your financial success. This isn't just a practice, it's your foundation. You're not just learning, you're evolving. And here we are. Your journey from highly sensitive to highly strategic is complete. You've turned the inner workings of your mind into a finely tuned financial machine. This isn't just a guide, it's your new operating system. You've learned to leverage every aspect of your sensitivity into a strategic advantage. You're not just handling finances, you're mastering them. This isn't just a victory, it's a paradigm shift. As you step forward, remember, you're not just a participant in your financial life, you're the director. You're not just following a path, you're creating it. As a highly sensitive person, your relationship with money is a dance of nuance and emotion. Let's refine this dance. Start with emotional intelligence. You already have it, but now, use it strategically. Emotional intelligence in finance means recognizing your emotional triggers and understanding how they influence your spending. It's not about repression, it's about recognition and redirection. You're not just reacting to emotions, you're integrating them into your financial framework. This integration turns your emotional awareness into a tool for financial stability. You're not just sensitive to emotions, you're attuned to the financial implications they carry. Next, let's harness your natural empathy. You feel deeply, This is your social gift. But in finance, it can translate into thoughtful investments. Empathy allows you to see beyond the numbers to the people and values behind them. Use this to guide your investment choices. Align your financial decisions with companies and causes that resonate with your values. This isn't just ethical investing, it's empathetic investing. You're not just choosing stocks, you're supporting a vision. You're not just investing money, you're investing in a future you believe in. Your empathy becomes a compass, guiding you toward investments that are both meaningful and profitable. Your sensitivity gives you an edge in risk assessment. You naturally weigh outcomes more deeply. Use this to your advantage. Instead of seeing it as caution, view it as strategic foresight. This depth of analysis allows you to anticipate potential pitfalls and opportunities. It's not about hesitating, it's about informed decision-making. You're not just assessing risks, you're sculpting potential scenarios. This isn't overthinking, it's thorough planning. Your ability to foresee and plan means you're not merely surviving financial storms, you're steering through them with precision. You're not just avoiding risk, you're mastering it. Your journey isn't just personal, it's a beacon for others. As you refine your financial strategies, you create a blueprint for fellow highly sensitive individuals. Share your insights. Develop a community of like-minded individuals who can support and learn from each other. This isn't just about personal gain, it's about collective progress. Your experiences become case studies, your strategies, templates for others. You're not just a student of finance, you're a mentor. Your journey transforms from a solitary path to a shared expedition, amplifying impact through shared wisdom. You're not just succeeding, you're leading a movement. And now, the final note. Your sensitivity is your superpower. It's not just an aspect of your identity, it's the core of your financial strategy. You've learned to harness it, to turn potential pitfalls into stepping stones. This guide isn't just a manual, it's the key to unlocking your full potential. You're not just equipped to navigate the financial world, you're destined to excel in it. Your journey from sensitivity to strategy isn't an end. It's the beginning of a path defined by personal growth and financial mastery. Remember, in the world of finance, your sensitivity isn't a burden, it's your greatest asset.